I remember when the Microsoft Activision deal was finalized. I used to see some of these funny ass comments. It would be like the next day, right? So the day after the deal was official, I would get a comment being like, yo, Gilly, they didn't do nothing with skill-based matchmaking. Or 2 days after the deal was finalized, I get a comment, they didn't do nothing with the matchmaking, man. See, I told you Microsoft wasn't going to do shit. I used to always laugh at these comments. I was figuring they were like 12 years old, right? You're not going to see any significant changes that quickly. Come on, man. And even now, it's still too close. It's still too close to see any serious, legitimate changes there. But I think we're at a point right now where I'm starting to get a little worried, man. I'm starting to get worried because look at Warzone Mobile. I mean, obviously that game was being made under Activision before Microsoft took over, but still, it released in the state that it's in. Anybody I talk to, they say the game is unplayable. I mean, you got the super shills out here. You got the exquisite D-Riders out here making it sound like it's the best game ever, and they're all happy. Like, you got Modern Warzone here, Nerd Flanders, and he's talking about playing it on a controller and how he's cheating and shit. He's bragging about that shit. He's loving the game. All those nerds, they're absolutely loving the game. You talk to anybody real though, and they're like, dude, I can't play it on my phone. I mean, most of your audience is not going to have the best of the best phone out there. You release the game in the state that it's in. I mean, shit, I don't buy a new phone until the battery is literally falling out of the phone. You got these nerds out here. Oh, it's cool to have this phone. Like, you need to have the up-to-date phone and the most expensive phone. I don't give a shit what you think, man. If it works, I'm going to use it until it's done. And you look at these cringe as hell bundles in Call of Duty. They're increasingly getting more expensive. We're starting to now see 3,000 COD point bundles. They tried to drop one for like 34 or 3,600 COD points. I can't remember. I think it was 34. But they're getting more expensive, and they're getting more weird, more feminine, more alpha, beta male. Check this out. This is a new bundle in Kakaduki Modern Warfare Deuce and Half in Warzone. The Homie Pigeon bundle. Watch out. They shit. Why do they always got to give them names like that too? Like, they try to be cool. Like, they think they're in the group, man. You ain't in no group. You just some sweet baby anchors. You ain't no fucking group, man. The Homie Pigeon bundle. You just run around Modern Warfare Deuce and Half in Warzone just shitting on everybody. And oh, look at this. Only 2,000 copies. Yo, what a steal, man. You get a couple of blueprints and shit. What a steal, man. 2,000 COD points for this to run around a war game, a modern war game, like a pigeon. I used to call people that as like, I used to call nerds pigeons back in the day. And now we got nerds out here paying 2,000 COD points to dress up like one. You can't make this shit up, man. I even seen these dorks, these dweebs, you know, these nerds out here that make Twitter accounts just to promote bundles in Call of Duty. And like, they don't work for Activision either. They're that hyped about these overpriced, complete rip-off, cringy ass feminine bundles, beta male bundles. They're just that much hype for it, man. They're out here pumping up every single bundle before a season. Yeah, I see one nerd in my timeline. I don't know how it landed in there, but I see one nerd. He's like, we went from dogs to cats to this to that, and now we got pigeon power. He's like, we got pigeon power. Oh my god. You're running around Call of Duty in 2024 with some pigeon power, man. Just shitting on the lobby. Like, dude, so you can't, bro, these fucking nerds, man. What the fuck happened to Call of Duty? I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is Call of Duty is no longer run by people who were the best person for that job. It's run by diversity hires. It's run by furries and gender neutral diversity hires. That's what it's all about. I'm really hoping that Microsoft they took a step back. They took over, but they took a step back. I'm really hoping that that's what we're seeing here. Why we're seeing Call of Duty in the state that it's in. Because, I mean, we've seen some fucked up shit since Microsoft took over, though. We've seen the Warzone Mobile launch. It's getting crazy, wild with these bundles right now. Actually, our worst update we've ever seen in Call of Duty has happened since Microsoft has taken over as well, too. We can't forget about that. What was it? Season 1? Or Season 1 Reloaded or something like that? You remember it completely broke the game? Like, we've seen some fucked up shit already since Microsoft has officially taken over, and I'm hoping it's just because they've taken a step back and they're just letting it play out for now. Like how everything was supposed to run under Codec with Activision, everything that they had planned. And look at this cheese, man. I was an assist off my stealth chopper and I get fucking sniped, man. Yo, I love Black Ops 2, man. I do. I love this fucking game, but this, it was not perfect, man. It was not perfect. The snipers were one of those problems in this game. They were a big problem in this game. Shit, I'd rather take a whole enemy team of DSRs and ballistas over that fucking Lambo and Modern Warfare Deuce and Half, though. Give me a whole enemy team of them bitches. Dude, that Lambo, I know they nerfed it, but that Lambo, whoo, holy fuck, that gun is crazy, man. Shit. And if you guys are wondering, this is fresh gameplay. I actually uploaded no commentary gameplay for Black Ops 1 on my second channel the other day as well, too. And this gameplay is from this weekend. I dusted off the old Xbox Series S and jumped on some of these old classics, man. I was able to find a few games without any hackers. I was surprised. I was like, damn, dude, I wish I could come back and have this type of luck without finding the cheaters. Look, because usually when I jump on, man, it's just like cheaters from the time I get on to the time I get off. And that's why I don't. I would love to go back and play these games all the time. That's the reason why I don't, man, because there's so many hacking nerds who have literally no fucking life. They got nothing going on in life. And they're all hacking on these old games, man, especially on Xbox, which is always funny to me because it's free to play on PS3. You can play online for free over there. You got to pay to still play online. You got to get the Xbox Live Gold or, well, Game Pass now. And I still see cheaters all the time on PS3 as well, too. But I find way more cheaters, especially on Black Ops 2 on Xbox, man. It's crazy. I still have Modern Warfare Deuce and Half gameplay on my computer. And I will go back to it probably when the new season drops. We'll get back on it, man. I don't know. I felt like coming back to the OGs, man. It's back when COD was great. And it's a damn shame because honestly, Modern Warfare Deuce and Half gives us the best multiplayer we've had in years. Is it worth full price? Hell no, it's not worth full price. The zombie sucks. Campaign is ass. It's literally a DLC to Modern Warfare Deuce, but it is the best multiplayer we've gotten in years, in my opinion, when you're not getting fucked in the ass by skill-based matchmaking, EO matchmaking, and all the other horse shit they got sprinkled in their algorithms in that matchmaking. It's just, dude, it's just a shit show. And then you got Nicki Minaj running around every lobby, all these furries, pink bunny rabbits and shit. You got the COVID patients with the pink bunny ears and all. Like, dude, it's, you know, grown men who still play these games, they don't want to see that type of shit in their game, man. They're playing a modern war game. They want to feel like they're playing a modern war game. They don't want to feel like they're playing this cringy ass shit. And Microsoft, now I'm going to start blaming you. We're getting close to that time. I said in many videos, I don't think it could ever get worse than when we had it under Bobby Kotick. And, you know, we've seen some positive changes here. Like for this season, that's the most amount of content we might have ever had in a season, right? We've seen a little bit of good, but we're seeing a lot of cringe too, man. We're seeing some bullshit. Like, I don't play mobile games, but I mean, come on, man. Like, I have no interest in Warzone, period. You can't drop a game like that, dude. You know, Microsoft, you run the show now, man. That was your call to let that game go in the state that it was in. I'm still glad Kotick is gone. I don't like the guy. I didn't want him here, period. So even if Microsoft turns out to be worse, I'm still happy that Kotick is gone. But Microsoft, man, dude, you guys gotta step your shit up a little bit. What the fuck is going on, man? If you need to take right over and do something, take over and do something. You got a gem here, Call of Duty, the greatest franchise in gaming, and it's literally falling apart. It's falling through your fingers. And just, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna save it? We're telling you how to save it, but y'all ain't doing shit. That's all I got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.